And welcome back to Age of Empires 3 Histories. Today we're moving on to the Ashigaru. Game information. The Ashigaru is a Japanese musketeer that is more expensive than the normal musketeer but causes slightly more damage and has more hit points. The Ashigaru can be trained at the barracks. History. During the Heian period of 794 to 1185 CE, Japan's system of a centralized military began to rapidly designate with the rise of the warrior aristocracy. Disintegrate, Jesus Christ, okay. This left the creation and training of armies once again in the hands of powerful local lords. The Ashigaru, which means lightfoot or lightly armored, filled a growing need for enlisted warriors. They were the lowest class of warriors, commoners who were paid a stipend to enlarge a local's lord army. Because they essentially fought as contractors, the Ashigaru often had to provide their own provisions and were not always as reliable as their commanders would have liked. However, the status of the Ashigaru evolved dramatically in the 15th century, following the introduction of European firearms to Japanese warfare. The arquebus required very little training to operate properly, unlike the use of a bow, which was considered an art form. By equipping as many Ashigaru with guns, a local daimyo could complement his samurai warriors with a constant and brutal ranged attack. Thus, the Ashigaru quickly became indispensable. The most famous Ashigaru to rise to prominence was Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the warrior turned powerful daimyo that spent the final years of the 16th century seeking to unite the disparate feudal warlords of Japan. Yeah, that's a word, right? Anyway, I'll be back next time with the Castadors. See you then.